Hey guys, Kuratro here. So, yeah, obviously we're in isolation at the moment, and I've been looking at sort of projects. Now, in the background, you might see my partner Rachel, or a couple of people just moving around. Obviously, I'm at home, and that's mainly where I do my stuff, so everyone else is home. But yeah, obviously I've not had a video on up for a while, and I've sort of been having a look at what different projects I can do. I mean, the Polaroid, the shop obviously at current is a little bit suspended because obviously the sort of situation we've got at the minute. So I just wanted to sort of think about some projects that I could do, and I managed to sort of purchase this Olympus Trip 35, which is a little 35mm film camera, and I wanted to do some videos because I've realised that it's not working. So this is the introduction, this is the first video where it's sort of looking at obviously refurbishing this camera. But in this first video I just wanted to introduce the camera, sort of talk about it a little bit, and sort of help you guys when you're looking for cameras and looking for 35mm, because I messed up a little bit. Obviously I was hoping it would be working, but it's not, and I know what the problem is with it, but I need to look at it, I need to open it up, and it's the first time I'm going to be doing that. So obviously I'm going to document that project. But first of all, yeah, the Olympus Trip 35, it's a little point and shoot camera. So a lot of it is actually done automatically for you. You can sort of do like a manual f-stop, but it gives you certain scenes and things like that. And the majority of the camera, what it's meant to do is be kept on automatic. So yeah, apparently it's one of those cameras where it's a really nifty little point and shoot camera, point and shoot 35mm. So yeah, so obviously I'm buying this. Obviously I had a look at the pictures because I bought it off Facebook Marketplace, and there's a couple of things that obviously when I bought it that was aesthetically a little bit annoying. So first of all, obviously you want to make sure that all the dials are working, everything's working correctly, and sort of turning and clicking the way that it should be clicked. So there's a couple of dials on here. Now what I noticed is, obviously, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I'll try and do a close-up anyway, cutaway of this, but this ring here on the outer, it's actually quite bent, which that actually is for setting your ISO, which when I turn it, there's one way it'll turn relatively smoothly, but the other way it won't, because it's that bent. So I need to have a look at possibly refurbishing that and straightening that out. So yeah, so there's that. Obviously you want to see if everything's clicking. Sorry, got a little bit of a cough. You want to see that the doors are opening. It looks clean. Obviously you're looking aesthetically as well. You don't want to find any major breaks or anything like that on any of the components that move. Now on the Olympus, something that you probably are going to have to clean up is this little panel here. So this is to sort of stop light leaking in to the film, and for some reason, as you can see, it sort of deteriorates over time. So that's something that you're going to have to replace. But overall, this camera's actually, it's clean, it's tidy. Sometimes you might have to replace these bits here, which is obviously the pushes the film down and makes sure that is as dark as it possibly can get in there. Yeah, you want to have a look obviously through the viewfinder. You want to make sure that things are working there. Now, the reason I messed up on this camera a little bit, and what I'm worried about, is the Olympus Trip 35. It uses, you see all these little bobbles and bubbles in there. Well, that actually is like it's basically a way that the camera reads the light. So that is actually run by just a little bit of light, and it should work where it's telling you that your shot is correctly. Now, the reason I've got a problem is because I think that's not working, and that's the reason I can't shoot a picture. Now, when you get the Olympus, obviously you've got this dial at the back. Now, mine, I've cranked it on and I've taken a picture. Now, the Olympus, what it does is, because it's a point and shoot camera, if you hold it up and the scene's not light enough, then it's not going to take a picture. And what it does is it brings up a little red marker like a person. Can you see that? It brings up a little red person. Now you can see the fact that the iris is opening, but it's bringing up that red person. Now I've got a window in front of me. So what should technically happen? You've got to set it on auto. Sorry, you do have to set it on auto on the little dial, and which is the A, and just point it at a window. And what should happen is it should click, which means that it's opening up. It means that there's getting enough light in there and it's opening up. I'm not getting that, which is telling me that possibly, potentially, I've got a problem with the sensor. So I'm going to have to open this camera up, but I want to open it up anyway, give it a clean, give it a little bit of a refurb, and sort of do it as my first little refurb project. I mean, the Polaroids, a lot of Polaroids, they're pretty much alright, majority of Polaroids. I mean, you're looking at probably your older ones, the 7x70 ones that are quite old and might need a bit more refurbishing, but the majority of the newer ones, sort of your 80s, your 90s, and your later ones are actually, should be alright. But yeah, so just a couple of things. Obviously, check your iris as well, because I've got the f-stops here, and then I just click the button. So that iris is actually opening. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A little nifty camera. I was gutted it didn't work, but I'll definitely look out for some more of these for selling on the Couvrotro website, on the Etsy page. So yeah, but I'm going to have a go at refurbing this, guys. Thanks for listening. It's just a couple of things, obviously, to think about when you are looking at this camera. Just be careful, you want to make sure that things are working, or is working as much as they can. I think I got this for about 25 quid. I'll be honest, I'm gutted. I think I overpaid a little bit because it's not working. I mean, the guy said I could have my money back if I wanted to take it back, but I'll be honest, I'm so excited about using this camera. I want to see if I can fix it, because at 25 quid, I'll be honest, as a little project, it's perfect. So yeah, guys, hopefully the next part of the video we'll start looking at opening this camera up, having a look at it, making sure that things are clean and everything like that. Alright guys, thanks for listening, and stay home, stay safe, okay, and no shave to save. Alright guys.